into the DIST Business Case 4, which is targeted for the CMO office, CMO, and enterprise business solutions. And we've identified some DIST use cases as was used within the operation it was used for. And some of the use cases include things like cross-selling and upselling, the cross-selling for basket analysis, how we could mix up some products to sell to the customers, have a deep customer experience management, or should I say experience, or peak and valley analysis, location-based services, market intelligence and trend within the operation, identify unknown customer clustering and groupings, as well as customer segmentation and profiling. So without much ado, we go into DIST and see how DIST has been able to help with some of these use cases. So typically, yes, so the TMO dashboards, these were some of the features that have been used. So we could check the voice traffic analysis, which is one of, So the voice traffic analysis, this is currently right now. They can see how this is a current trend. But let's see for the last 7 days. That's where we start evolving. Yes. And you can see it's pretty much the same shape. Let's see the last 30 days of traffic. Well, it's good. It's in the okay. It's out of the beginning of the month. Beginning of the month, it was kind of up, down, fine, same pattern regularly every day. But let's go back to the last 7 days of traffic. Okay, and zoom into a particular day. Okay, you see, you usually go from the off-peak period, rising up in the mornings to like 9, 10. We maintain the momentum. Oh, then there's a slight, a peculiar behavior by the customers, which is what we've noticed during these periods between 1:30 and 5:30. We'll zoom in later, and it continues to peak all the way at 8 o'clock. It starts descending all the way back to the off-peak period. So this was one particular period we've noticed across board. And when we zoom into this period, into this interval, we noticed that traffic goes slightly down. And what we found out that this was a launch period in the operation that this was being used, and it was typical for the trend all across board. However, if we compare that to the data traffic did not show. Sorry, let's get into it. Let's show the last 24 hours, not bad, the last 7 days. Yes, the data traffic. There's still a little. No, this is okay. This is just a dip. There wasn't much deep in between the period mentioned. So this actually showed the trend between the data and the voice was quite different. But so with these intelligence, the team was able to work with some of the marketing department and some of the guys in marketing, and what they've been trying to propose and trying to work out as well, even the EBS as well. You see how a new product, a product that's just been introduced into the operations, mobile money, can be introduced, and with a large marketing campaign to the restaurant owners, to take care or to become merchants, and so that more people can adopt the mobile money avenue or channel for payment. And one of the things we think they could use is also give free, maybe they're bundled with voice or internet or VAS products along with this. So it's been helping in co-occurrence or grouping of service of products to sell to customers and new avenues for a new product. One other thing is, if we look at the value-added trend services as well, and we check out the last 7 days and see, yes, we definitely see a same pattern trending, just like the voice. So it shows the habit of customers as well. That within a particular period, within the lunch break, their their telephone habit actually drops. I guess they need to eat. So it's a pretty interesting stuff there. Let's just see if we can take one more analysis within 30 days and see how. Let's check out this. Thursdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Tuesdays, Mondays, Sundays. Let's check out this Saturday traffic. How do people respond after the weekend? Okay, this is a Saturday and this is a Sunday. Pretty much the same for these days. Pretty much the same. So all week round, people are calling and using their network. Okay, fantastic. Oh, yes, let's check out the mobile money. Although this was traffic that was taken for a few seconds for the mobile money. Let's see, by the time you zoom it, it's pretty impressive how this little dot blossoms into much information. Yes. And what you will see from this analysis is that what we see from this analysis within payment and transfer types of transaction is, although the payment transactions had more amount, that's 237,000, safer. However, the transfer was just 5,000. But the volume of payment was much more than the volume of transfer. So, which makes a question. So, just one transaction resulted in this huge revenue, and I mean this huge transaction amount, and these could typically be seen from right here as well. Yes, it could be seen from right here. The transfer was huge. So basically, what this shows is that we had more payments transactions, but the single transfer transaction was way above board. It was really high. So this gave them a lot of intelligence into, from a visualization point of view, they could easily spot it, really know how that product is moving, and the trend of that particular product. So without much ado, that's done. We're done with this business case, and let's just have a recap of the business case. So yeah. So we've been able to see the customer experience within that network and see how they behave, recognize some possible product mixes to use the mobile money for a particular period of the day for restaurant users. And location-based service, that's something that's already been discussed in one of the earlier dashboards. So thank you very much, and we will see you in the next business case, and that's business case 5.